Hello and welcome. I am your delightfully unprofessional host, TheBlackSerpentBeta. How's it going? Just a little quick note and apology. I was actually planning to do this as a face cam, but nope. Apparently software says no. Anyway, this little video is about meninism. It's this joke. It's especially a parody movement, counter movement to feminism, based on about a bunch of guys just going, hey look, let's do all the crazy shit feminists do and make fun of everyone and have a good time. And they do. And yet there seems to be some sort of weird backlash coming back from feminists who believe it to be straight-faced and serious. I've actually found that I became aware of this from the fairly claimed reaction guy, for lack of a better Teal dear. And well, I decided, hey, let's see what else is going on. See what I'll find if I Google it. If I put it on YouTube, I found this. It's hilarious. So I'm here to react to it. So, yep. By the way, I actually decided to do some little research into meninism before recording this, but the weird thing was, like, wherever I looked was like, it was always like, oh, nowhere else mentioned it was like it was a joke. I know it's a joke. I've seen people who've made it and they're like, oh yeah, it's a joke. And I googled it to find there's like Urban Dictionary, and there's no Wikipedia article. There was a film Urban Dictionary which was like, oh, look at men just being assholes, blah. It just seemed like the whole news on it has been well, what's the word? Co-opted by feminism. So how about that's another rambling for me, I do believe. So how about we cut to the chase and see what's going on here.
Hi guys, I'm back. So
you were ever gone? My apologies for not noticing.
Today, you know, I think I should start changing up my intros instead of just hi guys. So hello,
professionalism.
Do you guys like it when I call you dolls? Is that awkward?
Yes. Also possibly a little bit sexist, but you know.
Is that cool? Like, is that hip? Is that chill? Is that Gucci?
Seeing how you told yourself to stop trying to attend, I guess you have a little bit of self-awareness, but maybe, possibly, as we might find out a little bit later, not enough.
Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be filming this video because it is something I'm very passionate about, and that is this whole meninist thing going around. I don't know if you've seen the shirts or the Twitter accounts,
I have actually, yes. I find the whole thing hilarious. Also, partly hilarious because it's just like, hey, look, this is a joke, and partly because of how you people react. It's beautiful. This double pun joke, 10 out of 10. Would repeat again. Forever. 11 out of 10.
It came to my attention on Tumblr, and then I had it, like, people that I follow on Twitter, like, retweeting it, like guys that I follow, and I was like, haha, ha ha ha. If you guys don't know, I'm a feminist. I very much consider myself a feminist, and I didn't really know what all feminism was about until I got really into Tumblr. I can't.
Well, if that's not warning bells, I don't know what is. Learn about feminism on Tumblr. Yeah, that might not be the best place if you want to be a sane person about it, you know? Just saying.
Get my butt off Tumblr to save my life these days, so school's going really well, if you were wondering. Tumblr is, to me, the best thing ever because I learn more than I learn in school on Tumblr. I learn about the world, I learn about cultural issues, I learn about all this stuff that no one ever seemed to teach or tell me, which is why I think our youth is so, like, you know, accepting of everyone. And
okay, 2 points there. First point. So it said. She means it. No. Second off, Tumblr also came to lots of other delightful things like, I don't know, otherkins, otakukins, all those little delightful little kins, all the little bullshit, all that stupid extra fandoms, all this really weird, basically really stupid stuff. Triggers, return, and all that sort of shit. It's like, this mall is the home of absolute retardation, as far as I'm concerned. It's just, maybe it's not exactly a good place to get the information, and the fact that some of it's filled with people, well, mostly young people who just only don't understand what the fuck's going on anyway, so they just make shit up and try and be different. It's a sea of special snowflakes all trying to be more special than each other. It's actually kind of adorable, Anyway. If you couldn't tell, I fit this woman's an idiot. And that's not me being misogynist. I've never did women. I was the one that's this woman because she's an idiot. Just saying.
And old people are just like
ageism.
Not that all old people are like that. And not that being an old person is bad. One day we're all gonna be old and crusty. So I'm just kidding. But I am for women's rights, and if you are not very educated on how women are still not, respected, if you think we got past that.
We have gone past that. How can you think that we haven't gotten past that? I mean, the wage gap is literally a myth. Which, if you look down at it, it's so inconsequential it's not even a thing. That there's more of you who in colleges you get better education opportunities. There's all sorts of shit. If you're pretty much if you're assaulted or anything, people throw shit fits about it, and basically, people generally care more about the safety of women than of men. It is a thing that happens in our society. We are past it. There's no real words to say about it, but women generally are treated just a tiny bit better than... I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. Just... yeah, you're full of shit.
Like, come on. We really haven't. I know Emma Watson did her whole he for she thing where guys are coming out as feminists, which is so awesome because not only crazy females are feminists, like...
Cough. Fucking cough. God damn it.
You can be a feminist. That leads me to the next thing, that being a feminist has this negative connotation with it, which is like, oh, like she's like crazy, like she doesn't shave her legs or like do anything. What?
Well, seeing as you had a huge campaign thing about that ages ago, and it's still gonna go, and like I can honestly kind of see that. It's honestly a lot misinformed because there's a lot of other shit that's gone on since then. But yeah, like I can kind of see where they're coming from with that.
Like, because I believe in equality between men and women, you think that that's a thing. Like, you think that I'm crazy.
No, madam, I don't think you're crazy. I just think you're incredibly stupid. It's the rest of feminism is the real ones. The ones who are really entrenched, who I think are absolute horseshit. Who's with that shit crazy. They're just, oh my god. I can see why people think that they're crazy. They've done all sorts of mad things. I might link some crazy shit, or whatever. I might link some crazy shit in the description, but might not. Basically, yeah. You personally, no, I don't think so. But feminism in general, yes, further away from 4-5 anyway.
Are extremists for everything. Anything in politics, not just feminism. And yes, there are some women who are very extreme about it, or men too. And I'm sorry, but that is not how every person is. And these meninist accounts are popping up everywhere and being like, making fun of feminism. Like, that's the literally only thing it's there for. It's like,
and that's the joke. Seriously, that's the joke. Feminism is a joke. It was created as a joke. The only people taking it seriously are you, madam.
Oh, it's a joke, but no. And it's making the problem worse because it's saying like, oh, like we get friend zoned and all this shit. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna link some posts below to Tumblr of stuff that's just like...
Because Tumblr is the most credible source in the universe. Don't you know? Check your motherfucking privilege.
Oh my god, because you're totally getting friend zoned because every girl just has to love you. Like, every girl has to give you the time of day. Oh, all the nice guys get friend zoned. You're not gonna be given any special treatment because you're being nice to me, because...
Yet people who are completely other jokes, sometimes, for some women, do, in fact, their special privileges. I can kind of see where they come from, but it's petty. It's petty indeed, very petty, but I can kind of see it. It's weird standards, you know. No, it is. You know.
You're being the person that you're supposed to be because you're being a decent human being. That's what everyone's supposed to be. I think everyone should be nice, so if I don't like you like that, like, why would you think that I'm friend zoning you, just nice guys finish last, like...
I'm honestly not seeing why you're mentioning this. From what I can tell from the little bit of meninism I've seen, this is not at all what meninism is. You know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna put the clip in here of what actually happened and why this thing kind of got blown up, from what I can tell anyway. BRB, one sec.